Let me guess. You sit down to work or study, and 5 minutes later you're checking your phone, opening new tabs, or wondering why your brain feels like it's glitching. You're not alone. Focus is becoming one of the rarest mental states in the modern world. And it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. Today I'll show you why your attention feels broken, what dopamine has to do with it, and the exact tools to reclaim deep focus, starting today. Our brains weren't built for 47 tabs, constant pings, and a never-ending scroll. They evolved in a world of slowness, scarcity, and immediate threats. But now, we live in an environment engineered to hijack your attention. Social media apps, news headlines, even your inbox. They're all designed to pull you in and spike your dopamine. That's the chemical behind motivation and reward. But here's the problem. The more we flood our brain with dopamine from shallow sources, likes, swipes, random videos, the less sensitive we become to natural rewards. That's called dopamine desensitization. You're not lazy, your brain is just overloaded. Think of dopamine like a volume knob. At healthy levels, it tells your brain, this task is worth your energy. But when it's overstimulated by constant digital hits, the knob gets turned way down. So when it's time to do something hard, like write, read, or think deeply, it feels boring, even painful. Your brain has learned that easy, fast, shiny things give more instant gratification. So it keeps defaulting to them. Focus feels impossible, not because you are broken, but because your environment is training your brain to avoid discomfort at all costs. But the good news? Just like your attention was hijacked, it can also be rebuilt. And it starts with understanding this key principle. Attention is a skill, not a fixed trait. Just like strength or flexibility, it can be trained if you're willing to start small and stay consistent. The first step is removing dopamine overload. That doesn't mean quitting tech or going off-grid. It means creating intentional windows in your day where your brain can reset. Start with 30 minutes in the morning. No social media, no emails. Let your dopamine receptors normalize. If that feels hard, that's the sign you need it. Just like caffeine withdrawal, your brain will resist. But that's proof the reset is working. Next, build what's called a focus ritual. This is a sequence you repeat every time you want to enter a deep work state. It could be, put on instrumental music, set a 25-minute timer, put your phone in another room and open just one tab. That tells your brain, we're about to focus. Over time, the ritual itself becomes a trigger for flow. This is how top performers protect their cognitive energy. They don't rely on willpower, they rely on systems. Another underrated tactic, micro goals. Most people avoid tasks not because they're hard, but because they're undefined. Write chapter 2 is vague and overwhelming. Write 200 words is clear. The brain loves clarity. When you give it a small, winnable task, you activate the brain's reward circuitry. Each win gives a little dopamine bump that builds momentum. That's how you train your focus muscle, one tiny rep at a time. Environment matters too. Cluttered space, cluttered mind. Visual distractions pull on your subconscious and drain your working memory. Clear your desk. Use noise-canceling headphones. Turn off notifications on everything. Your brain can't multitask. Every ding, every flash steals cognitive bandwidth. Reclaim it. And here's a powerful reframe. Boredom is not the enemy. It's the gateway to deep work. When you remove constant stimulation, your brain will panic at first. It will crave a quick hit. But if you stay with it, if you sit in that gap, something beautiful happens. Your mind begins to wander inward. New ideas surface. Focus becomes less forced, more fluid. That's the transition from distraction to flow. Also, Don't forget your body. Sleep deprivation, blood sugar crashes, and dehydration can wreck your ability to concentrate. Get sunlight in the morning. Move your body. Drink water. Eat whole foods. Your brain isn't separate from your body. It is your body. Support it. And finally, practice attention like a workout. Use a timer. Start with 10 minutes of focused reading or writing. Then rest. Then go again. Over time, you'll notice your endurance grows. What once felt impossible now feels natural. That's neuroplasticity in action. Your brain adapts to what you repeatedly do. You're not doomed to distraction, but you do have to be deliberate. Attention is the currency of your future. Where you invest it will shape your brain, your career, your peace of mind. So protect it like gold. If this helped you take your power back, hit like and subscribe. And come back tomorrow because I'm showing you exactly how to build new habits that actually stick. In real life, with a 7-day challenge that turns neuroscience into transformation. And before you go, remember, mindfulness is like a muscle. Train with care, stretch with peace, recover with patience, and show up daily. You'll be stronger when it matters most.